guys. Let me start off by saying, as you can see, I look different. I got jaw surgery. Reasons as to why, I'm gonna make a separate video on why I got it. But as you can see, like, my face is actually pretty still swollen here. I also can't really talk that well. Like, I can talk, but my mouth is not open all the way, so sometimes it's hard to talk properly. So hopefully y'all can understand me. I'm sure you can. But yeah. Honestly, this video is just gonna tell you how it's been going and the truth about getting a jaw surgery. My perspective, at least. Yeah. My chin right now is really numb, and my mouth, I can't feel my chin right now. My lower mouth, it's numb, and it feels tight. Not as tight as when I first was recovering, like in the beginning week, but yeah. A lot of people probably can't even do this. Like, they can't get on camera and talk to their followers or whatever the way they are. Like, if someone else was like this, I know certain people would never record, but I'm a very open and honest person, and I like to just for people to see like the realness in my life, and the just behind the scenes. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, my name is Amar. Welcome. And yeah, let's just get on with this video. I've always, not always known, but I knew I was getting jaw surgery probably since like grade 10, and I'm like now in my second year of university, so it's been a good amount, like 4-ish years. When I first knew, like, whatever, okay, I'm gonna get that, but as the days started coming closer, like more so last year, 2023 and 2024, that's when things started to become a lot more real to me. And I won't lie, I was beginning to get a little nervous. I won't lie. I got my surgery the second week of January this year, 2024, so 6 days after my birthday. And I was basically went to the hospital. My mom was with me and my dad. My mom was the only one that was able to come in, like, not the room, but like where you change and they take your blood pressure, ask you a few questions. And my dad was in the waiting room. So we were in that room. They took a lot of different blood pressures. I was there. I was at the hospital. I had to be at the hospital for 6 o'clock a.m. and the surgery was at 8 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, but honestly, it felt like time kind of went by pretty fast. So around 7:30, that's when I got on like the lying down bed thing, you know, that they put you on, and the guy started rolling me to the elevator. And then I remember I was just lying on the bed outside of the operating room, and about 2 nurses, or actually 1 nurse, and then the anesthesia person, the person who gives you like the anesthesia, they came outside, asked me a few questions, like if I had any like allergies or like any type of reaction that has happened in the past when I've had surgeries and this and that. And so I just answered those questions, and then the guy left. The guy who was gonna give me, or who did give me the anesthesia, the lady came, and I kind of just started crying. Now, not like bawling, but like tears started coming down my face because I realized, okay, like this is like I'm about to get surgery within a couple of minutes, and I was nervous. And one thing about me is deep down, I'm a baby. I could be honest, I am, and I cry. Like, crying for me is a way of letting my emotions out, and so that's kind of what I did. And she just kind of, held my hand, and she's like, it's okay. Went inside, wiped my tears away, and I was lying down in the operating room. In the operating room on the chair, and there was about 8 people around me, including my surgeon who I know, and the other ones are just people who were doing all kinds of stuff, like passing the tools when you're under the knife or whatever, under like surgery. And again, I was lying down. Before I knew it, I put my hands like this, lying down, and I just started crying. Like, I couldn't stop. And then my surgeon came. He's okay, like, we're gonna talk to her so she kind of calms down. They started, like, each person started stating what they were gonna do. I'm the person that's gonna give you this and that, and da. And then within, like, that's all I remember. And then within, like, I guess a couple of seconds, I woke up and I was in the recovering room. I didn't remember anything. I woke up and I know I was in there for about like an hour to 2 hours because I was trying to wake up. Like, I saw a lady, there was a nurse beside me. She was on both sides trying to just, I don't know, doing stuff, her job. And my eyes kept going like this. And I was trying to open it, and then I would just close it again because I felt so tired. So I just closed my eyes. And then within 2 hours, I was able to, like, kind of open my eyes and stay awake. And that's when the lady's like, okay, God's gonna come, he's gonna push you to your room. And so I remember the guy rolled me, we went in the elevator, went on, I don't know what floor it was, 7th floor maybe. And I went in my room. No one was there. There was a lady beside me, like the lady who, like, cause like the room was divided in 2 with like a curtain. I was on this side. The lady was on the other side. So I saw a lady on that side, and then the guy rolled me. At first, he asked me, he's like, "Do you think you could walk to like your bed, like from outside?" And I said, "I don't know. I don't think so. I actually didn't even really talk." And then he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna push you closer to her." So he brought me in the room, and then I was like right next to my bed, and then he helped me get up. And then I lied on my bed. And then that's when visiting hours started, My mom and dad came in within like 10 minutes of me staying there. And then about an hour or 2, my sisters came and they saw me. I'm going to insert some pictures of my first couple minutes of me, like, in my recovery room. If anything like that triggers you, like, just go in the hospital. You can skip it, but I'm into some clips so y'all can see kind of what I look like. Yeah. Now, fast forward. It'll be officially 3 weeks on Friday, which is February 2nd. And the first week was really, really rough, guys. Like, so rough. Very rough. I don't know how people do that. Like, I don't know how people get surgery on, like, their face and like, they just do it for, like, not fun, but just because they want to look different. My reason wasn't necessarily I wanted to look different. Again, I'll explain it in another video, but, like, that week was just the worst. It was so bad. Which is expected, but I don't know. I wasn't expecting what happened. I was inside. I was in the hospital for over the night. Over one night. That experience as well wasn't too great. I was calling the nurse in the middle of the night every like hour. Something, I had to pee, or like I was in pain. It was just, I couldn't sleep. Now fast forward, I came home about basically 2 days after, because we got home around like 6 p.m. the next day. So basically 2 days in the hospital. And it was hard for me to sleep the first week. Obviously, it's different because I had to elevate myself. So I had to sleep on, like, I don't know, 90-degree angle. We're not 90, like maybe 70. But I couldn't sleep flat down because I thought the surgeon said, like, if you lie flat down, then it doesn't help the swelling. It can make it worse, and also just feeling lightheaded, you know. So I was sleeping. I was actually sleeping downstairs, not even in my room. It was just the worst. I was up many times a night. First week, I had bad migraines, and I had to keep on getting like a nice warm cloth to put it on like my forehead because it was just hurting, and I felt tired, but like also, yeah, eating was not the greatest. Even right now, actually, I can't chew anything. So since after the surgery day, I've been, the first week I had to blend all my food. I blend potatoes, blend carrots, blend pasta, you know. And then I had to use a syringe and put it in my mouth and squeeze it. My mom actually had to do it for me the first couple of days, and my sisters. Eventually, I was able to do it by myself because I didn't have enough strength. I was very weak, so they had to help me do that. There was just a lot. I was on so many medications, so I had to like kind of take my time with walking, having a shower, guys, for the first week. My sister had to help me. I wasn't able to stand up because they said that if you stand up, the medications and just the hot water will make my blood pressure go high, and then I can faint or this and that. So I had to be sitting on like a stool for the first week. It was so hard. It was so difficult. I felt so like just out of it. The second week now, which was last week, was obviously better. Was kind of picking up with like eating more real food. I would say real food because the first week, y'all, I was eating baby food basically. Second week, I was able to kind of like eat eggs. And mind you, everything was like swallowing, no chewing. I wasn't able to chew, and I'm still not able to chew as of right now. So I was just basically swallowing everything. Lots of fluids, apple juice, applesauce, water, ginger ale, like a lot of liquids and like sugary stuff to kind of keep my energy not too low. I lost 15 pounds. I used to weigh 165 and I went down to 150. I've never been that weight. Well, obviously I have, but like I've never been that low, and you know. But I'm actually picking up, the weight's kind of picking up now. I think I'm 156 now, which is good. So I gained 6 pounds more because I'm eating a lot more food and my appetite is bigger. The first 2 weeks, I didn't really have an appetite, which is like why I wasn't really eating, and I wasn't really using the washroom, like, you know. So that was that. Yeah, it was so hard. The first and second week, my nose were blocked because of like the blood, the dried up blood and just everything. So I was only breathing with my mouth. Like my mouth was always open because I couldn't breathe with my nose. That's tough. Like it was just so tough. I was sleeping basically all the time, sleeping, crying, eating. That's all I did. Sleep, cry, eat, like a baby, literally. And that was difficult, very hard. It's been challenging. It almost seems like, and it does seem like every week there's some kind of new battle. This week, I had developed hives. If you know what hives are, you know, they're like basically a rash, and it just makes you itch so bad, and you just want to scratch everything. I'm gonna enter some pictures. Again, if you're uncomfortable with seeing that, you can skip. But I'm gonna enter some pictures of like what was on my body, the hives. Itching crazy. At first, I thought, and my family thought it was like the couch that it was on, because like I went to bed, I was okay. I woke up and it was gone, like most of it. And I went down to lie down and they started appearing on my arm again. And I was like, I think it's the couch. Later on, we figured out that it wasn't the couch. I had texted my doctor, he called me, and he said that it was because of the medication. I guess my body was just so over the medication. So when my parents were able to go to the pharmacy and get some Benadryl for me, I took it, and it kind of made things go down. Today's my second day, and the hives kind of went back. They came back, and right now I'm just taking the pills. But I'm actually not gonna take the pills again. I already prayed about it, and like, no, okay? This is the second day. It's gonna be 3 days tomorrow. I'm not taking that. Like, I'm not about to have fives. No way. I don't want to be, also don't want to be dependent on pills, you know? Like, no. I never get sick. I don't have no allergies. I never will have allergies, right? So I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Like, I'm not getting no hives. No. But I'm going to stand on my face, down on the word of God, what the word of God says, which it does say, by his stripes we are healed. So I'm standing on that, and I believe I'm healed. We walk by faith, not by sight. So yes, I can still see rashes, but I still do believe that I'm healed. Right now, you don't see them, but like, you know, before it. So yeah, it just seems like every week there's something new, and it's just making me so tired. I'm tired of everything. I can't wait to eat. But I'm taking it day by day, and each day is getting better. A few things that kind of took a toll on me were school, to the point where right now I'm not in school. I had to actually drop out of my classes, so I'm not gonna be in school again until September of this year. That's a good amount of months. And that made me really, really sad, because I was just like, I'm a type of person, like, I don't like when they're delayed. I like when things go the way they're supposed to go. And I obviously in life that's not gonna always happen. I know that. But certain things like school, and so the first thing that came to my mind is like, okay, I'm gonna be behind in school, you know? But then I realized, like, first of all, school's not a race, right? We take our time. There's no reason to rush for school. I know most of us want to finish school early, but it's just like your schooling is always going to be different from someone else's, you know? Some people, it takes them 6 years, some more than that, some less. And I'm just going to go with it, and I'm just going to trust God, and I'm going to take it day by day and do it at my pace. So the next couple of months, I'm going to just be working probably full-time, working on my business, uploading more content for you guys, and being in full-time ministry. So it's a new mini season, but I'm very excited and grateful that I'm able to kind of take this step back, because I'm not gonna lie, the surgery kind of hit me emotionally and physically, my body. But I emotionally, and right now, like, I wasn't in the mood to do schoolwork. And obviously you wouldn't be, right, because you're on lots of medication and everything. I also wasn't able to write for the longest time because I was so weak, you know? So, and having one class is the thing, but having more than one class in school, that can apply a lot of pressure. And I felt like that was kind of what was happening to me. Like, I felt very pressurized, like I had to do schoolwork. And it's like, you know, university, they don't wait for you. You have an assignment, they may have an extension 2 days. After that, you're getting a 0. So that was the one thing that kind of was just like, great, you know. But yeah, so this season has been difficult in the beginning, but it's getting better each day, and I'm trying to enjoy every moment of it. Even having my own time with God, like spending time with Jesus, is different. It's slowly getting back to how it was supposed to, or how it used to be, but it's been different. In the beginning, it was way different. Not being able to pray properly and like worship. Y'all know I love to sing. I love singing. I love worshiping the Lord, and so that has looked like very different. And so I have been just like reading and then writing down my prayer on my notes. But I know that God sees me, right? And it's also just a season. God understands, and He knows. So yeah, it's been difficult. It's been hard. Now, I don't want to scare nobody who is getting a similar surgery or is getting a surgery somewhere on their face. I don't want to scare you. But I do want to say, be prepared for a lot of changes. And listen to your body. Listen to what your body's telling you, because... Yeah? Yeah, I'm coming. Okay. Listen to your body and take your time. It's not a rush. It's better to heal safely than to start healing and then something happens and then it makes the progress longer, you know? I actually was crying because I was like, I can't eat, like I can't chew food. Imagine not being able to chew food for like a month. Like, that's sad, bro. But it's getting better, and it's just a season, and I want to do what I can so that I can recover faster. I'm also believing God for a quick recovery, which has been happening, and I'm looking forward to how I look after. Right now, it's like I find it hard to really see how I look, but my skin is going down, but obviously it's still swollen, and there's like a little rash on my face. I never break out, but I know y'all can see a little stuff on my face. But yeah, so another goal of mine, I've been reading a lot more. I'm not gonna lie, I've not always been someone that likes to read, besides the Bible, but I have 3 books that I'm currently reading, and I'm honestly really enjoying them. I'll let you guys know what or how it goes, or how the books are after I'm done finishing them. But one of them is about deliverance, the other one is about financial discipleship, so like money, and the third one is about marriage. So if you do want to know what those books are called, let me know, and I'll link it down below. But they're very interesting. I'm learning a lot, and my goal starting this year is really to read more books and to just be more intellectual, you know, because reading helps you speak properly. And I'll be honest, I'm not a great speaker. I don't think I am, and I know that has to do with reading. And so I'm really trying to read more, and God's helping me. I'm enjoying it, I won't lie. So yeah, anyways guys, my next video, I did do like a little poll on my Snapchat if you guys wanted to see like a day-to-day life of me and how I go about things as I'm recovering from my surgery, and most of you guys said yes. I will be filming that hopefully sometime this week or next week. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much for supporting and following and just being patient, and hopefully you guys get used to this face, well, when it's all slowing down. But yeah. Anyways, bye guys.